Hello everyone! It's Chip a Pancake here. And today, I'm playing Bendy and the Ink Machine. There's people in the background, I don't know if you can hear that. Aha! Mickey Mouse! Sorry. Dear Henry, it seems like a lifetime since we worked on a cartoon together. 30 years really slips away, doesn't it? If you're back in town, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you. Your best pal, Joey Drew. Get my mic. Not Mike. I'm playing with an Xbox One controller. That's right, people. Get angry at me in the comments section.
Alright, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find
to stay,
bitch.
I already played this, and I've watched EA Games' picture. I thought this would make a great wallpaper. Shh, no one shall know. Ah, Mickey Mouse! Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member? No. Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member? No. Dreams do come true. They don't have a crouch function.
So this is the ink machine, huh? Wonder how you turn it on.
I wonder if somebody built that out of Lego yet. Be cool. Haha, Mickey Mouse! Would Bendy talk more like, Bubsy or Mickey Mouse? Probably more Bubsy. My 2 parts are in here already. Haha, Mickey Mouse! Is that machine leaking? Oh, it's a pipe that's leaking. Alright. That was a machine for a second. Guess that's only later. No, Boris is dead over there, so I don't get why people think that's a gear, even though it doesn't look like a gear mostly. It looks more like a film reel. Heard sloshing. I heard sloshing. I actually want to trigger the thing where it's like, hey, my old desk. Yeah, well, no. Sprinting function isn't here yet, I guess. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Yeah, you have to hold it down, that hurts.
Hey, here's my old desk.
Hey, here's my old desk.
I wasted so much time in this chair.
I actually want to be a voice actor, so, yeah. I've noticed something. It's always the bronies that make cringe first. This time it was inflation fetish. Inflation fetish and crappy 8-year-old drawings.
Oh my god.
Those are really good drawings.
Joey,
People
what
say
were you
is
doing?
cringe. I like it whenever the wrench is in his chest because it looks cooler. It's floating. But and then there's people that also make it cringy that are like, huh, this game's so cringy because it exists. Now Undertale wasn't cringy to begin with. Like FNAF and Undertale, they weren't cringy to begin with. But people
Alright, how do I get this to work?
And then people started fandom, and then that's when the cringe took off. I have a text from somebody, but I'm gonna check that later.
Who put this here?
Who put this here? Oh yeah, the ink bottle is over here. It's usually like bronies that start off the cringe first, making the characters like into ponies, which they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be made into ponies because that's called cringe, my boy. My boyo. And so yeah. And then there's people that are like, huh, it's so cringy. This thing. I forgot which song this was. I'll have to look it up later. Hey, Haley Senpai uses that for her videos. She uses that for the Ask the Ink Demon videos. But then there's people that I saw this one cringe compilation of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I was bored and there was like no other new cringe compilations. I haven't watched a cringe compilation in a while. Anyway, so it was there and I was like, huh, I'll watch it. There's actually really good art in it and actually really good animations. There was like obviously the cringy things, and I don't think there was actually any brony things in it. Might have been, most likely not. But so yeah. But he was like, "Oh, this is all cringy." I was like, "No, it's not. It's actually pretty good." And like somebody else who was a friend of one of the artists who did really good and like put a lot of time and effort into it. Like one of the really good animations was like, this made my friend sad because she worked really hard on it and everyone thought it was good. And a lot of people thought it was good and gave her support, and it hurts her to see that her art, which is actually really good, is being called really bad even just because of a game or just because it's related with one game. It's like, yeah. And then somebody typed, "Oh, don't get on her opinion." I was like really weird, and I didn't like. And it wasn't really nice. But a lot of people aren't nice.
At this point, I don't get what Joey's plan is for this company. The animations sure aren't being finished on time anymore, and I simply don't see why we need this machine. It's noisy, it's messy, and who needs that much ink anyway? Also,
Ink Demon.
Joey has each one of us donate something from our workstation. We put them on these little pedestals in the break room to help appease the gods, Joey says. Keep things going. I think he's lost his mind. But hey, he writes the checks. But I tell you what, if one more of these pipes burst, I'm out of here.
One thing I like about this game, they made every character sound like a cartoon character. Except Sammy. He's just like, sleep, sleep. Sounds like really creepy for like this time period of animation. He wouldn't be cast because people would think, oh, he's too creepy. But anyway, they all sound like cartoons, which is really cool. Keeps with the art style. Yeah, so. And then Corruptional is actually here. He's just watching YouTube. And just hearing me talk, unless he muted me. I don't know if he did or not. Yeah. I think one of the places I had to check was my old chair. Me old chair. Yeah, I already got the stuff from there. Yeah, but people who are like, oh, it's Bendy and the Ink Machine, so it's bad, and like say that the art style is crappy. I could understand for Undertale because it was digital, and there was a lot of 3D games, and at the time, and people like, oh, it's bad because it doesn't look old, and it somewhat does and somewhat doesn't, in my opinion. But and then they're like, oh, the art style for this game is shitty. I'm like, I just think you realize there was a our whole culture a few decades ago was based on, not a few decades ago, like a bunch of decades ago, was based on like this style, like cartoons. Obviously the wood wouldn't be this detailed, like with the little scribble thing. I don't know, maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't, I don't know. But people are like, oh, the art style for this game is crappy. Like, I just think, do you think everything is crappy? Okay. I'm sounding like I'm social justice warrior for this game right now, but that's just my opinion on the whole matter of like haters of Bendy and the ink machine. I get it because it's like going like really fast up in the thing. My voice. Really fast up in the community, but still it's a pretty good game. Jeez, can I speak? Also love how they made the gear go around. Yeah. I like this game. I like the art style. I like fell in love with the art style because I've always liked Disney stuff. So yeah. Also, I noticed one thing about the fandom. They only focus on the three main people. Sammy, Joey, and Sam. Sammy, Joey, and Henry. Then they don't focus on people like Wally Franks. I haven't seen a comic dub with Wally Franks, people's interpretation of Wally Franks in it yet. I have not. So yeah. Where is the record? Is it in the same room with Boris? Boris? Also, I'm bad at whistling because I have a huge overbite. I almost said underbite, but I mean overbite. Yeah, I need to get braces, but can't because apparently my teeth aren't good enough for braces yet. Not clean enough, apparently. I think they're perfectly clean, though. So do my friends at school, and well, actually just at school. Like all my friends have seen my face. I used to be good at whistling. It's like in the genes or something. My grandpa, who died before I was born, could apparently whistle like really good. And, like I whistled apparently earlier than any other people in my family.
Okay, that's all of them. Now I just need to get the ink flowing somehow. Should be a switch around here somewhere.
Then I can start up the main power. I have a theory. It's like not like a full theory, it's like a tiny theory. That like actually I'll say it at the end of the video, because if the boards are facing outward or inward, I mean, well I think inward, would be where ink. Actually starts up some of the power. Maybe ink is like turning like a water wheel system. It's powering the place. That's not the theory, by the way. And not throw the switch yet. No, I still need to. Crunk! Pull the lever! Wrong lever! Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever! Oh, what I love about this, they actually made Boris, like, spew out ink through his chest. This is either from Boris spewing out ink, which this won't be long enough, is it? Tiny bendy thing. A little Boris. I know it's probably just wood. But either A, Bendy was here, or B, like there was just like a, and then just, and then this is just like the little, after the huge like burst of ink coming out of his chest, like just, like kind of whenever you turn off a hose right away. Did I turn on the power yet? Yeah, I did, because I made a joke about it. Bad joke. Okay, they're facing outwards, so. Yes? I don't know. Alright. I knew I would get interrupted in this. But scared me because I accidentally got a little too close. But since it's facing outwards, either A, Bendy did that to be over dramatic, or to make it look cooler, or B, Bendy did, or Bendy is Joey, and Joey's trying to seal himself in. Because like half his mind is like corrupted, like, and made to be Bendy. Half of his mind is Joey. Or C, Bendy did that so that I wouldn't meddle with the machine. Like mess up the machine for him. So that's probably the last thing. C makes the most sense, actually.
This will definitely come in handy.
This will definitely come in handy. You don't say, my good boy. You don't say, Ed boy. Stupid Ed boy. Chop all the wood. What is this, Minecraft? Ed boy. Why was there a wheelchair? Was Joey in a wheelchair? Is Joey in a wheelchair? Either A, the ending of this game is gonna be Henry being in a coma and then waking up paralyzed, or B, like the end of the whole game, or B, it's gonna be a whole coma dream for A, and then B is that Joey was paralyzed and then became Bendy so that he wouldn't be paralyzed. Use the ink to be non-paralyzed, like to help his muscles and bones. That would be cool if it was second option. Like, and it corrupted him. Do they still have the thing where it's like at the end of this chapter and it shows like Bendy down the stairs? Cannot speak. Down at like where the pentagram is. Or was that only in like the before thing? Or the before thing where Boris was like all muscular. That was good. Or did this just replace it? Or it's like, or it splotches his head or something. Nope. They got rid of it. Sadly. That was really... I liked the thing. I found out when the new version of the chapter came out. But yeah. Alright. Goodbye, eggheads. Goodbye, eggheads. Toodaloo. I'll see you in the next episode. Maybe if I buy the second chapter.